Sporting history, these two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies.
Yamal! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Koundé, some good work on the right flank here. Pedri, played out to the right. Bellingham did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Fermin, it's a really well-measured ball. Oh, no joy this time. Chouameni. Howson. Garcia. And it's Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. He's through, now is he in? That is good strength. And Fermin. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri!
Pedri really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Fermin. Looking for a runner. He played through for the wide man. Courtois claims comfortably. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's a throw-in. Chouameni. And he can clear it away. Valverde, De Jong gets a foot in here. Pedri, out to the right. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's going for goal! Fabulous from Ferran Torres! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona go into the lead. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Yamal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's intervened well there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Probing pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 31 el dorsal 10.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Has a look and place it forward. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's found a way past. Tries to play it through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Camavinga. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And the through ball. Camavinga bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Lopez, and that is expertly dealt with. Chouameni. Mbappe. He has a look up. Crosses it in. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Eric Garcia. And it's Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had it taken off him. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. Shot could be on. And he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Habrá 3 minutos de
And
descuento.
here's Mbappe. Vermin. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Vinicius Junior. They get a throw in. Asensio. Camavinga threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Gol.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a chance! Barcelona have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's got away. And the shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pedri, spread it left. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri. And that has been cleared. Garcia. Mbappe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fermin.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
No way through, so back it comes. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Lopez. Has a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he thumps it clear. Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement.
Oh, he's been caught napping! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. Garcia. Eric Garcia was in no mood for any of that. He's found a way through. Shoots! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Barcelona have their third corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's Yamal. Delivers with whip. Chouameni. Camavinga has created one goal already. It's Vinicius Junior. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! There it is! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was also to end up with the back of the net thereafter.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Ferran Torres. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's with the keeper. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
El dorsal 7 será sustituido por el dorsal 9.
Chouameni, and it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham, looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And Koundé knocks it into space. He is real chance. Spread out to the left. Now it's Lewandowski. Nicely spread. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Koundé gets rid without sophistication.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Dani Olmo picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Garcia, he has found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Chance, surely! Cleared without complication. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Chouameni, Bellingham. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Camavinga. No, he refuses to take the bait. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's a sharp little ball here. Big chance! And he's there to belt it away. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short. Lewandowski! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Yamal, who's short. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Koundé has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Deftly away. And he's been shifted off it. And this is Lewandowski. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Thoughts on what? The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah.
He's gone for goal! Sensational from Kane! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's not an especially good pass, that. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Kane. It's a searching pass. Climbs up big! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
India find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hakimi. Brilliantly cut out. Camavinga gets good distance on it. India have hit a quick-fire double here. Chance for a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Played back in. Can he finish? He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Fernandez. Camavinga to Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Osimhen. He's having a go! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Hakimi. And this is Kane. He's through and all along. It's Kane! Harry Kane! Off the Straight from the top draw. They're back within reach. He has given that the lot. Bang.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Kane. 30 minutes gone. That's a little off target. Threads one in, and here's Osimhen. He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Camavinga. And here's Kane. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. He's Kane! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Camavinga. And here's Kane. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Barcelona somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though.
Oh, the manager
Could be danger here. Messi. And it's Valverde. Robertson. Camavinga. For Messi. Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. India grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Osimhen.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, he's bustling through here. He's having a shot. Oh, crossbar. Oh, extraordinary.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Can he get it through? Hakimi. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Valverde. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. India are looking to go forward now. And that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Osimhen. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now there's and the shot! Sticks it away! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So is this the start of a comeback? Camavinga.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah.
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Osimhen couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Jimenez. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And he's there to belt it away. He's going all the way! Now it's Messi. Oh, strongly challenged there. A probing pass. Jimenez cuts it out. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, that is a nice touch. Decent chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
India really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mikel Oyarzabal coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Now it's Osimhen. That's been cut out, well played. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So much time and space, and the shot! They've done it! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Number 4.
Tries a deft little ball.
Coming on the field.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kovacic. Substitution in progress.
Fernandez. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold. And no, he's seen through all of that. Lobbed in behind. Camavinga calmly anticipates. Robertson. Caicedo. Looking to play him. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Hakimi. Shoots! He's got away with one there.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. EFOOTBALL! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
India moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Couldn't squeeze it through. EFOOTBALL. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's a win.
goes steaming forward. Oh, he's onto this. And he's in on goal, and a shot! It's a loose ball. Robertson gets it clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's looking wide. Decent progress down the left. Hakimi, and it's Fernandez. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Kane. That's the keeper's ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's beaten the last man. Mbappe stood his... Mbappe! Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And he cuts out the supply. Messi. He's found a way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a sharp pass. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. 15 minutes till half-time. Camavinga doing full tilt down the left. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. He has found a way through. Hazard. Corner then. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Messi. Now it's Kane. Has a look and plays it forward. That's good vision. Raul spots it and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Robertson. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Messi. Messi. That's a good run down the left. Camavinga. He's picked his way through. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk cuts it out. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
En las oficinas del estadio.
we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Threads one in. Camavinga. It's Kane! That comes as a mighty relief. And this is Messi. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's in a great position here. Howson gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandez. Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's missed, but not by that far. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Camavinga! Just off target.
Camavinga has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Camavinga gets a foot in here. And it's Robertson.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Hazard.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 47 será sustituido por el dorsal
Caicedo.
13. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Well
jugadores.
into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. He is through here. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every
El
chance they
dorsal
get.
6 serán sustituidos
Hakimi.
por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 3.
India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's got away. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He might be in here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Fernandez. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. And he whips it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Fernandez. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi, será reemplazado por el dorsal 17. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to...
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. India have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He has found the way through. And here's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's going for goal! Missed by a fraction. Hakimi. Valverde.
Habrá 3
Caicedo.
minutos de descuento.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. India have reclaimed it. Mbappe is onto this. Jimenez. And he was quick to react. Now it's Lopez. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Lopez. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
India can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again.
Number 11.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
India have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Kane. Kane, this is promising. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kane bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Can he get it through? And here's Kane. Kane goes steaming forward. Shoots! He's got away with one there. India are already cruising here. Oh, he's been caught napping! It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Fernandes. It's Camavinga. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? He's a big chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 22.
And yes, it's him again.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Madsen, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jimenez. Jimenez making good progress on the right-hand side. He's in plenty of space here, and he's onside. Now, can he beat his man? Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Fernandes. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi. Kane. Fernandes. Mbappe. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexander-Arnold. Here's Oyarzabal. Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. They want to be quick to recover this. Kane. And Madsen. Now it's Kane. And he's managed to get free. Now who's going to be first to this? Caicedo. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Jimenez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Camavinga. India do have a chance to counter here. Camavinga with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Kane. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Hakimi. Fernandes. Messi does well to get it back. That's very neat. So much. And a chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
India with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Against the crossbar. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
2 minutes at a time.
Son Heung-min. It's Camavinga. Madsen. And this is Kane. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Messi. Robertson, who's set up 1 goal so far. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
India are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Caicedo. Camavinga. And Robertson. He's being urged to shoot. Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. And it's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
India blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. They get a throw in. He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball is out of play. Robertson.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now Mbappe takes a shot! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 11.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. He's having a shot! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's picked it up out wide. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Kane. Coming on to replace him is...
He's found a way through.
19,
Robertson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Fernandez. Now that's well seen too. India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's quick to snatch it back. Real chance! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! About as smooth as it gets. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Minutes is number 19.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's picked his way through. He's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Son Heung-min. India will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's got plenty of space out wide here. A corner it is then.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that...
Has a shot! Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Floated through, and this is Hazard. There's no flag, and he's lost his man here. He's given it up. There's the shot! He's scored! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 20.
But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And Dijk deals with that comfortably. And now the breakaway. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the finish! It's fallen kindly here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fernandez. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Son Heung-min. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hazard. Hazard! And that's wide. Jimenez. He is through here. Tries a shot. He's got a goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Van Dijk. That's a throw. And the referee brings it to a close. A statement win on a crucial smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe chasing after it. And here's Camavinga. Mario Gila is there and he can get that clear. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. Messi. Hazard. He is through here.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Ball swung in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's Hazard. Just eases him off the ball. He's found a way past. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. He's going for goal! Defending of the desperate variety.
That, Pete,
that's rather hopeful.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That has been cut short. Over to the left. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. He's got full. And he's gone looking for safety. Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And he's had it nicked away. Hakimi gets it clear. Caught offside that time. Caicedo. Time and again they are repelled. And it's lofted through here. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe. Coming on
Here
the
we go
field
again.
is number 23.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Searching pass he's played there. And this is Ronaldo. Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. India looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Done delicately.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neatly clipped into space. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Turns and goes, and he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to dink it through. Fernandez. So we've reached the hour mark. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Driving forward. Might be danger here. He's having a shot! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Coming on to replace him is
India
Number
are now
19,
luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Some really good ball movement, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, what a mistake! And he's got the shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He won't be happy with that one. Caicedo puts his foot on the gas. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Kane. He's having a go! It's a quick ball upfield. And that's another good win of the ball. Camavinga. And they're quick to get it back. Hila. And this is Ronaldo. And here's Kane. No way through. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. He's picked his way through. Here it is. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
It's come to nothing.
India really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Fernandez. Not the most accurate pass.
Number 77, coming on the field, number 20, it's number 2, Vadio. Substitution in progress.
Vinicius Junior. And that is masterful defending. Fernandez. And the counter is on. Oh, super find. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Well, it's never... Azar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
There will be
Now,
3
he's got
minutes
space
added
here.
time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Well,
And time is up. India were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you summarise what we've
And
seen
we
today
come
then,
to you
Jim?
now with a
India
quick request
desperately
for support
failing to
our
impose
charity
themselves
fund,
on the game.
Chance in Football.
Decidedly flat.
to ours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department.
Oh, he's taken it. But here's Messi. Messi, and Messi! It's there! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it into space.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's in on goal. Big chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's a nicely weighted... A header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Azar. Messi. That ball looks a good one. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now this shapes the shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's got away. It's come to nothing. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Alvarez. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Camavinga. Caicedo. That's Kane. This looks promising. Azar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point.
Goes for a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Messi. Jordi Alba. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Busquets. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. Caught offside that time. Looks a good ball through. Pedri wins the duel this time. And it's Kane. Oh, he's bustling through here. Fernandez. Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Kane. It's Kane! Rising over the bar.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Lovely bit of skill. Cleared without hesitation. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So off we go once more. India didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. Camavinga looking for a run-up. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe has good running with the ball. He is through here. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Alvarez. Shot a goal! Great football, shot and save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold. India are looking to go forward now. Well, that's a dangerous ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So is this the start of a comeback?
India have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Busquets. Now it's Alvarez. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! It's a goal! And they are pulling clear here.
The goal scorer for
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 19.
India do have options available on the bench. Can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Messi gets a foot in here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pass is just off target. Robertson. Messi. And it's Camavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Mbappe. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, great feat that.
He's found a way through. Good ball, good take. Camavinga. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard. Fernandez. Caicedo. Now he's got space here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Camavinga. Oyarzabal. Camavinga looking to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Messi powering forward here. Real chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 17, Messi. Coming on the field.
Camavinga!
Son Heung-min.
Van Dijk gets it clear.
Hazard. Substitution in progress.
He's having a go! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi on 2 now and looking for 3. Messi. Tried running through him, but he was not having it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Busquets. Rafinha. He has found the way through. He's found some space. That has been cut short. That's an imaginative pass. We can run on to that. And the shot! He's got a goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Please join
Your
me
final
in
thoughts,
wishing
Jim?
all the
Well,
best
there
for
was a
members and
distinct
our
lack
fans
of
while
clarity
celebrating
or
their wedding
commitment
anniversary
in
today.
everything that...